Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to be here today. And I'm glad that you are here today if you're watching these videos. So, usually I read a Course in Miracles lesson, and yesterday I was reading the Course in Miracles lesson number 45 that says that God is the mind with which I think. I'm gonna share a little bit from my experience, how it was for me, and when something bad happens, I just realized that I forget to remember. I just go so deep, I dive so deep into that problem, into that illusion. Like I completely forget about this knowledge that, it's not real. It's just a movie. It's just a perception of yours. Yeah? You can find peace instead of this. Yeah, and I completely forget about that. And something happened. It's like, I guess, snowstorm just happened at my place, and because of that, uh, due to that, I lost my internet connection, and I was supposed to have my online class here. Well, it's my work here, and because of losing internet connection, I couldn't have my English class. Yeah. So and it happened, and that was really terrifying to me, and probably it took me for a while before I start remembering doing this work, because again, it's so easy to stay calm, to stay peaceful when everything is okay. Yeah. But the moment when you are going through something terrible, something that irritates you, that brings you discomfort, yeah, that's the right moment to practice these ideas, right? And it took me maybe some time, maybe 30 minutes or something, maybe an hour, and I cannot be exact about that, how long it took me to remember. But thank God, probably Holy Spirit just did his work to me. And you know what? You just need to relax, and this practice for my real thoughts are in my mind. I would like to find them, and I ask Holy Spirit to help me see this situation differently. And I started remembering that, you know what, I need just to calm down, I need to relax. I need to change the way of how I take it. The way of my perception. Because if I cannot change the situation itself, I can change my perception of it, right? And I was saying, like, you know what, I would like to find your thoughts, Holy Spirit. What do you think about this? Show me what you think about this. So I was told that I need to relax, and everything's gonna be okay, because all of these terrible things and thoughts are coming to your mind. Like, you know what, you're not gonna make money today, you're gonna lose your income. What if internet is never coming to you? It's like, who knows how long this snowstorm is gonna last. So all these negative thoughts, and you are going deeper and deeper into that thoughts. And after that, when I stopped doing that, I just relaxed, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna just try to give a call to my internet provider and ask them this question: what's going on, when they're gonna like fix this problem, and yeah, I couldn't do that because my mobile provider, like, yeah, mobile service was not working. And yeah, but when I relaxed, the moment I relaxed and I started thinking, like, you know what, yeah, uh what can I do in this situation? If I keep being nervous, is it helping me? No. What can I do in here? I can relax. I can make hot tea. Yeah. I had hot tea, and I just asked for spirits help, and I was trying to reach that mobile service company. And yeah, when I did relax, and I could reach them. Yeah, and I called them, and the moment when I called them, I just got my internet back. Yeah. So like I was told that, you know what? Yeah, there is a snowstorm happening at your place. Yeah, and we are doing everything we can. So we are working on this. Yeah. So and the moment when I just talked with them, yeah, internet just got back. So yeah, and the most difficult thing is to stay calm, to stay relaxed. Yeah, to trust Holy Spirit that everything is gonna be great, even better than you expected to be. Yeah, that was uh my my practice during the day, because again, at the end of the day, when it comes to uh some kind of difficult situations, yeah, life situation, when the real life is happening, a real life, I'm saying real life, I mean, like, on this level, yeah, on this level, how we say in real life, I mean practice, yeah, because when something is good, you feel good, you feel like everything's okay, you have no need to practice this, yeah. But the most right righteous, yeah, moment in here to apply this idea into your life is like exactly that moment when you feel anxious, you feel nervous, yeah, something is happening. So yeah, that's the exact moment, that's the right moment to do that work. Yeah, that was my experience. And yeah, let's go reading my they are my lessons, right? Let's go reading the next lesson number 46. Lesson number 46 says that God is the love in which I forgive. God is the love in which I forgive. Yeah, if you are in love, you cannot be in a position like you didn't forgive someone, right? You cannot. When you are in love, it's like uh, you feel good about everyone, yeah? Even if on the level of illusion, if you are in love, if you are in a romantic relationship with someone, it's a different love, yeah. Love I'm talking about in here is God's love, yeah. Is love the it's not the feeling, right? It's something that you choose, yeah. It's your power, it's your higher self power. Love that creates, yeah. Love that has no separation, yeah. Love that knows no separation. So yeah, that type of love I'm talking about, yeah. So God is the love in which I forgive. God does not forgive because he has never condemned, and there must be condemnation before forgiveness is necessary. Yeah, we condemn first, and we create it first, yeah. And we forgive our creation. Forgiveness is the great need of this world. That's exactly what we need in this world, right? But that is because it is a world of illusions. Yeah, right. Those who forgive are thus releasing themselves from illusions. If you forgive, you release yourself from illusions. If you forgive, you release yourself from illusions. That's how disappearance of the universe is happening. Disappearance of this all these illusions happening. Yeah. While those who withhold forgiveness are binding themselves to them. While those who withhold forgiveness are binding themselves to them. If you don't forgive, you bind yourself to the illusions more and stronger. As you condemn only yourself, so do you forgive only yourself. Yeah. Yet, although God does not forgive, His love is nevertheless the basis of forgiveness. His love is nevertheless the basis of forgiveness. Fear condemns and love forgives. If you condemn, if you blame someone, it comes from fear. If you forgive, it comes from love. You know, here is the catch in here. It's not a catch, here's the kick, yeah? Here's the sin in here. Like, it's not even you who forgive. It's God in you who forgive. You just let it happen through you. Right? Yeah. So you just let God use your body, use you, use your mind to forgive it. It's not even you who forgives. Yeah? Okay, alright. Forgiveness does undoes what fear has produced, returning the mind to the awareness of God. For this reason, forgiveness can truly be called salvation. It is the means by which illusions disappear. I just use this word, yeah? It is the means by which illusions disappear. Right. Today's exercises require at least 3 full 5-minute practice periods and as many shorter ones as possible. Begin the longer practice periods by repeating today's idea to yourself as usual. God is a love in which I forgive. Yeah? Close your eyes as you do so and spend a minute or two in searching your mind for those whom you have not forgiven. Yeah. You just think about that people whom you have not forgiven, whom you didn't forgive, yeah? It does not matter how much you have not forgiven them. How much, in quotes. Yeah. It doesn't matter how much you have not forgiven them. It means doesn't matter the level of feelings you are having, negative feelings you are having against them or towards them. You have forgiven them entirely or not at all. It's not like, oh, okay, I forgive you for this one, but I'm not forgiving you for that one. Either you have forgiven or not. Yeah? Totally. Holy. If you are doing the exercises well, you should have no difficulty in finding a number of people you have not forgiven. It is a safe rule that anyone you do not like is a suitable subject. Mention each one by name and say, I would say that probably I need to create some kind of list, yeah, of people I need to forgive, yeah, and to apply today's idea. God is the love in which I forgive you. And you give the name of the person, yeah? God is the love in which I forgive you, for example, mother, yeah? God is the love in which I forgive you, my physical father, yeah? My biological father. The purpose of the first phase of today's practice periods is to put you in a position to forgive yourself. After you have applied the idea to all those who have come to mind, tell yourself, God is the love in which I forgive myself. Actually, you forgive yourself. Yeah. You ask Holy Spirit's help to help you forgive yourself by forgiving others. Yeah. You are forgiven yourself by forgiving others instead of attacking them, yeah, or blaming them or whatever. Then devote the remainder of the practice period to adding related ideas such as God is the love with which I love myself. If I love myself, I never attack myself, right? I never attack myself with negative thoughts, right? At least. Yeah, so if I love someone, so I'm never attacking them, right? God is the love in which I am blessed. The form of the application may vary considerably, but the central idea should not be lost sight of. You might say, for example, I cannot be guilty because I am a son of God. Wow, it's the powerful one, right? I cannot be guilty because I am a son of God. Son of God cannot be guilty. Yeah, son of God is blessed. I have already been forgiven. I have already been forgiven. I don't need to beg for forgiveness. I have already been forgiven, right? Yeah. No fear is possible in a mind beloved of God. No fear is possible in a mind beloved of God. The moment when probably you can have some fears, yeah, you can say to yourself, no fear is possible in a mind beloved of God. If I have fear, if I find myself feeling fear, I'm reminding myself, you know what, it's coming from the ego. No fear is possible in a mind beloved of God. There is no need to attack because love has forgiven me. Whew, yeah, I know that a lot of people who are actually like, they are attacking back. Oh, he attacked me, he hurt me, he wronged me, and that's why I attacked him. Yeah, we are trying uh, to make it right, yeah, to defend ourselves, yeah, to find some kind of excuses, reasons, yeah, to justify ourselves. Like, you know what? I didn't do nothing wrong. You attacked me. That's why I attacked you, yeah. And the moment when you realize that you're having this feeling, you just say to yourself, there is no need to attack. You know why? Because love has forgiven me. No need to attack. Because love has forgiven me. Yeah. The practice period should end, however, with a repetition of today's idea as originally stated. So during this practice, we are teaching our mind that if I am not blaming the other, so I'm actually sending signals to my mind. that I am innocent. If they are innocent, there is nothing to blame them for. There is nothing to blame myself for then, right? So like, you're just sending signals to yourself. That's why you actually forgive yourself, forgiving others, right? Yeah. The practice period should end, however, with repetition of today's idea as originally stated. Yeah, I'm gonna read this practice again for one more time. I cannot be guilty because I am a son of God. You know, all this guilt is actually creating all these circles of karma, reincarnation, right? We are coming here again and again and again for who knows how many times, yeah, because of guilt, because of this feeling of guilt. And here we are teaching ourselves that I'm innocent. I cannot be guilty because I am a son of God. Guiltless mind cannot suffer any disease, any other problems. Yeah, that's why Jay, when he was crucified, he didn't feel any pain. He didn't suffer. You know why? Because he didn't feel any guilt. I cannot be guilty because I am a son of God. If I'm not guilty, I cannot suffer any loss, any pain, any diagnosis, any problem. Yeah, I have already been forgiven. If I have already been forgiven, it means that I can easily forgive my brothers, right? No fear is possible in a mind beloved of God. The moment when you feel this fear, you just say to yourself, no fear is possible in a mind beloved of God. If I feel fear, it's coming from the ego and it's not real. There is no need to attack because love has forgiven me. Yeah, I know that even wars are actually happening because they think that, oh, they attacked us, we're gonna attack them back, right? If we don't attack, we see themselves, ego, yeah, ego see itself like, you are weak, something wrong with you, you should attack back, yeah? If you forgive, you are a loser, yeah? All the movies are based on revenge, yeah? When they kill everyone who wronged you. But when it comes to forgiveness, it's not that interesting for a movie, right? But you just remember that if there is no need to attack, if I've been forgiven, if love has forgiven me, why would I attack, right? If I am in love, I don't think that people who are in love, they attack even on the level of illusion, yeah? Yeah, there is no need to attack because love has forgiven me. The practice period should end, however, with the repetition of today's idea as originally stated. The shorter practice periods may consist either of a repetition of the idea for today in the original or in a related form, as you prefer. Be sure, however, to make more specific applications if they are needed. They will be needed at any time during the day when you become aware of any kind of negative reaction to anyone. Right. Present or not. In that event, tell him silently, God is the love in which I forgive you. Right. The moment when you are doing that, again, you're sending the signal to yourself that if he is innocent, if he didn't do nothing wrong, it means I didn't do nothing wrong. I know this feeling, especially after attack. Even if your ego is trying to tell you, like, you know what, you need to attack back, yeah, because they attacked you first, right? And the moment right after you attacked someone back or wherever, just attack them, you have this guilt feeling, yeah, that you did something wrong. At least I can relate to this feeling, yeah, like, oh, when you attack someone or attack someone back, and I feel this feeling of guilt, like, oh my goodness gracious, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. So, and ego is like, is getting you sucked into that, right? Like, yeah, attack. So after that, you can feel guilt, and after that, the circle of karma is keeping going. Yeah, and the moment you stop this circle, you're saying to yourself, like, you know what? There is no need to attack. You know what? God is the love in which I forgive you. It's not even you who forgives us, because ego cannot forgive. Ego created, invented all of these things, right? Ego cannot forgive. That's why you use God's power in you to forgive. And the only thing you do is just reminding yourself, you know what? I'm gonna let God's love in me forgive it. God is the love in which I forgive. Right? So yeah, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. It's the most powerful lesson I've read during my videos, right? And I'm gonna read this practice again once more time. I cannot be guilty because I am a son of God. We just remove this guilt feeling. I have already been forgiven. No fear is possible in a mind beloved of God. If you are in love, you cannot attack, because fear is coming when there is no love, right? If you are feeling fear, it means that you chose ego, yeah? There is no need to attack because love has forgiven me. Yeah. Yeah. The moment when you feel kind of negative reaction to anyone, you apply this idea. Yeah, you know what? God is the love in which I forgive. There is no need to attack because love has forgiven me. Alright, so yeah, probably it can be helpful to someone else as it is to me. And yeah, thank you for watching my videos if you're watching, and probably you can apply this idea as well. And yeah, thank you again, and have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.